art, coral beads are a very popular accessories on traditional brides. They seem to be the most sought out form of jewelry by Igbo and Edo brides. Now lately, brides have taken to wearing these traditional accessories with a modern twist. Let's learn more.
I'm the creative director of Gbenga Artsmith. I'm an accessory designer. Art is a lifestyle, is a way of life. It's not something you just wake up one morning and say, oh, I want to appreciate art. It's something that is inborn. You know, everybody is born with one thing that they love, that they appreciate. But art is one thing that I can say in retrospect that I've always loved. I was born to do, you know. You tell things from when a child was very small. You're always wanting to dismantle things, always making stuff with old calendars, the wheel on top of the calendar, making bicycles out of them. So art is life for me. It's a way of life. It's a lifestyle in general. Is eclectic. It's inspired by various influences, contemporary influences, traditional nuances, especially because I'm Nigerian, of course, and I love Africa and my country, so it's always a blend of the two. I use my art to tell the African story in so many different ways. For example, I could decide to create a patchwork bag made from leather, snakeskin, croc skin, ashoke, denim. So do you see the traditional and contemporary influences in those things? So what I'm just showing is diversity. You know, the diversity of the modern African can be seen wearing a danshiki made from maybe Ankara or ashoke over denim, over a pair of denim pants and all of that. And that's really my style. So I express it in the ways that I create stuff, in everything that I do.
Have a unique symbolism to many tribes in Africa. However, in Nigeria, beads have always played a prominent role. It is associated with royalty and a symbol of wealth, especially among the traditional members of the society. The Igbos refer to it as Agba. The Yorubas call it Ileke. The Hausas call it Kwaro. Yet few have adopted these beads into their culture quite as literally as the Bini people. They're customarily worn for both marriage and funeral rites, but also as an indication of social standing, personal wealth, and power among clan chiefs.
Coral beads are one of the most expensive kind of jewelry pieces, our own diamond in Africa, Nigeria to be specific. So that's why you see royalty wear a lot of coral beads in Nigeria, be it Benin, Yoruba, Ondo, they have the Segi coral beads. That's the one that is blue in color. We have, of course, we know the Benin people with their corals. They don't mess with corals. So when they see corals, it's a symbol of royalty, it's a symbol of affluence. So you're either royalty or you are from an affluential background. So coral beads are basically sea deposits. They are mined from the oceans and then they are polished into not just jewelry, into many other things. We have coral earrings, we have coral rings, we have coral necklaces, and now we even have coral headpieces. People like me, we design headpieces out of coral beads. beads are mostly worn to special occasions. I mean, if you are not royalty, you don't need to wear your coral beads every day. So if you are not a king, you are not a prince, you just wear it for special occasions. So from coronation ceremonies to birthdays to landmark anniversaries to your wedding ceremonies, of course, because some people, the only coral beads they have in their wardrobe is the one they wear for their wedding ceremony. So they're worn mostly for special occasions. The coral beads for everyday wear is, of course, not like the ones worn for occasions. So the way we do it, our own kind of everyday pieces that we infuse coral beads into them. So in a piece you could find pearls, you could find corals, you could find carnelian, you could find, you know, a mix of different gemstones, you know, so it's just a touch. That's why I said my art is a blend of contemporary influences and, you know, African style. So that's the way we do it here. We could have a chain necklace, and then the pendant could be made from coral beads. So that's how we make it easy to blend coral jewelry into your everyday ensemble. But in Africa, we're in Nigeria, so it's very accessible because, like I said, it's our own gemstone, it's our own diamond here. So, but that's not to say it can be found just anywhere. There are some people who are connoisseurs of coral beads, and they're mostly not. We have some in Lagos, don't get me wrong, but we get from other parts of Nigeria, like Osun, from Benin. And for me, yes, we can get in Lagos, but I always prefer to get from the locals because that is where you can guarantee the authenticity of these things, you know. So right now I'm going to show you some of the pieces that we made with coral beads and how we blended so many other elements into it. So let's go. So we have this collar necklace. Collar necklaces are very trendy. So you don't want to wear a piece that looks too traditional, but at the same time it's traditional. This is the go-to piece. You have coral beads there, and then we have this long necklaces for those who love, you know, some people won't touch collar necklaces, so this is for them. This was made with coral beads in different sizes. You can see this is smaller than the rest of it. We have this one too. This is a tassel necklace made with coral beads. So you see the way I blended different kinds of coral beads. So this is smooth. This was well polished, and this is the one that is rougher. Can you see what I was talking about the other time? You see chips, you see dents in them. So this is original coral beads. Not to say this is not original too, but this has been processed, polished. And then this is another collar neck piece. And I said we blend different materials together. So this has shell pearls, it has freshwater pearls too, and then coral beads, of course. This is another one made with pearls. We do a lot of that. We mix pearls and coral beads a lot because it just stands out. It looks different, it looks contemporary, and it also looks traditional. So that's a crucifix necklace made with pearls and corals. And then another collar necklace. You can tell we make a lot of collar necklaces and long necklaces. And this is another one made with shell pearls and coral beads. So right now we're going over to the work table to show you one of the some of the pieces that we're working on at the moment. So we have this, you can see, very chunky. This is for royalty. Let me just pick it up. See, very rough, and then not processed at all. And then we have this. This is another shell. It's a current bestseller. Is another collar necklace that we're working on. So you see the way we use the wires around the coral beads. So this is onyx. This is shell pearl. This is coral beads. Very trendy. This is just trendy. I mean, this you don't need necessarily need a special occasion to wear this. You can wear it for parties. They are very versatile for parties, to church, different occasions really. So that is it. I hope you enjoyed this showcase of different kinds of coral beads and different styles that will make them into, from long necklaces to short necklaces, collar necklaces, headpieces, and what have you. And I hope you fall in love with coral beads. It's really very beautiful, and you don't have to wait for a special occasion to wear coral beads. Every day is a special occasion. Every day that your life is a special occasion.